Good day, Ozark Electric Cooperative. First off, I want to thank everyone that attended annual meeting in July last summer at Aurora High School. We had a good turnout. I think things went smoothly. Thank you for your participation. I also want to thank everyone that took part in our new voting options online and mail-in. We had folks that took part in that, and then those of you that voted the day of in person. I want to thank the cattlemen for making a great lunch like they always do, our staff who puts in a lot of hours planning way ahead of time to make sure that that goes off as seamlessly as it does. So, and also our law enforcement that came to watch over things, and then also the administration and the folks at Aurora High School that gave us permission to use their campus to do our annual meeting. And so heard a lot of good things about the facilities, the setup, how everything was organized, how smoothly it went. So thank you for taking part in that. Speaking of voting, I want to go over again if you weren't able to join us. We had districts 1, 5, and 8 that were up for election, and we had a contested race in District 1, and your winner there is Wendell Bolin. He'll be serving there. Ryan Post in District 5, and then newcomer Marsha Moreland in District 8. And so we'll reach out to Marsha. What we do when we get new directors on is we have them come up and spend the day with us doing an orientation on, terms, what we comply by as a cooperative for finances, some of the metrics that we have for measuring, a lot of the finances that go into running a co-op, and try and get her a jump start before she comes to her first board meeting in August. Additionally, schools are going to be starting this month, and so we're going to get back into the routine of sending students to school. Those fall sports are going to start, so we wish all of them a great start of their school year. And you parents that are going to be running kids around, we're praying for you too to have a great school year. And then lastly, to end on a positive, the board has taken a look at what we do typically with capital credits. And we allocate every year. Well, you've heard me tell you that. So we recognize what the capital credits are that our membership, your patronage, creates for you being a member of the cooperative. And so this year, they're going to do a mid-year retirement in September. And so you're going to be seeing on Facebook, it'll be in the September Rural Missouri, what years will be taken care of, and you'll be seeing that. I know that we typically do that in December, but for finances and our cash position during this time of the year, when sales are pretty predictable, you can kind of count on them being there for summer months. It puts us in a better position to do that. And then also, the board will look at it again come the end of the year to see how we're performing as a cooperative, and there might be another opportunity to do either an abatement, a bill credit, or another retirement at the end of the year. And so stay tuned for more of those details. Like I said, be sure and read in your Rural Missouri in September the details on more of that. Other than that, August typically is one of those months that we don't have a lot of meetings going on. We don't have a lot of other things that are happening. Our operational things are really, we're trying to get stuff built for you right away, and pole inspection and pole change out. August usually is a good month for us to do that, really get things underway and prepare for trying to wrap things up and get as many projects as we can get done for system improvements before we get into winter. And so I don't have a lot to report to you in August, which is a good thing around here. And so I'll see you next month. Thanks.